Destiny 2 reveal stream. There. Whoops, not that. Feature is currently disabled. Oh. It. Oh, crap. I guess maintenance or whatever. Alright, last minute. Let's go. Full screen this. Yes, I will say you have to, you know, put your foot down and not allow these things to happen. I don't want to get political or, you know, in this whole thing, but yeah, you gotta, you know, nobody should allow anybody to be treated like that. You know, we're all human beings, and you know, we should be treated like human beings. But you know, there's people out there that'll treat you know, others like trash, even though they shouldn't. You know, we live in a really fucked up world, to put it one way. I currently don't have any money in my PayPal from commissions to donate, so you know, if I when I do finish off some commissions and you know, make some money, I will donate. At least as much as I can. It's a good way to catch up when you're behind on a live stream. Which May 2020.
I'm Mark Noseworthy. I'm the Destiny 2 General Manager.
I'm Luke Smith, and I'm the Destiny 2 Game Director.
Before we start the show today, we wanted to just acknowledge the circumstances and the unprecedented times we're in. This is not how we had planned this several months ago to talk about the future of Destiny 2 and reveal where we're headed with the team. You know, this show is not how we planned it. We're building the game, not how we planned it, from our living rooms and, you know, basements, and with our kids and our dogs and all sorts of stuff on our laps while we're trying to make this game.
Yeah, there's like an inherent weirdness to this. Even the weirdness of, you know, this is the first time I've seen you in person in the last like probably 3 months, and I don't know if people know, but outside of the show that is work, like those are actually pretty close. Like we hang out, we talk all the time. Our significant others are buddies, like, and so. You know, it's super weird just to see you in person.
Yeah, not on a screen.
Yeah, not on this little like Zoom screen on an iPad or something. Like it's just totally bizarre.
Yeah.
This is not how we envisioned this, and certainly our hope was that it would be more than just us two talking about this stuff. And over the course of the summer, a bunch more folks from the team are gonna talk about what we're up to and what we're gonna be up to.
Let's get the show started.
All right, let's see. Ooh.
I have to put up with a lot in this.
Thank you also for the follow, Nanner.
Make it all worth it.
I don't want to butcher your name, but yeah, Nanners. Thank you for the follow. I think this is just a Twitter trailer. I actually haven't seen it yet. I've seen screenshots, but hopefully it's not too loud, because it kind of bring this down a little. I'll also bring it down at OBS. Spooky spaceship. Oh yeah, that is the Exo Stranger, huh? So is it a race to... Because you got the Drifter going to Eris, then is the Exo Stranger also trying to get to Eris? Whoa, okay. That her ghost or something?
This is what I brought you here to see.
That's kind of weird. I keep looking at my other monitor, but my face cam's over there. Beyond Light. Reorder now. That it? Oh no, that's this. That's the third trailer, I think. Or was that it?
So, Luke, is it finally time to explain?
You know, listen, like some jerk said that we were done with the Stranger story, and as you get back into Destiny and you keep like looking around and finding stones to uncover, a character who says that she's not forged in light, and where the two of you meet, ground can break, becomes a pretty interesting tool to leverage here in Destiny 2 Beyond Light and going forward. You know, it is the beginning of a brand new era in Destiny 2. This fall, you're going to discover Europa, a brand new destination, and one of the first destinations we envisioned long ago when Destiny began. This is the birthplace of the Exo and the site of a newly active pyramid ship. As a player, you're going to face Aramis, a fallen warrior wielding a brand new power born from a very ancient darkness.
Like you, Aramis is a leader, but unlike you, she seeks revenge against the Traveler first, scattering her people's once great houses to the cosmic winds.
It's up to you to confront Aramis and her growing empire on the frozen battlegrounds of Europa. And it's up to you to go beyond and discover long dormant secrets hidden beneath the surface in places.
I think Fallen because he said houses.
The Deep Stone Crypt.
Yes, there you go.
That one I
Lore
heard
corner.
of. That one I heard of, yeah.
Doing it. There's a lot more to Europa than you might imagine. And here's your first look at gameplay from Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
Oh, we got gameplay. Oh, pre-alpha
Where
footage.
I come from, the Darkness One. I have witnessed this firsthand. I refuse to let it happen again.
Are we actually gonna get gameplay? Ooh. Ooh.
It's time the truth presented itself to you. Darkness resides within, beckoning you. This is a truth we cannot hide from.
I wonder how big this area is gonna be.
Embrace it.
I think this audio is a bit loud. Insurrection Prime?
The
Another
line
one?
between light and dark is so very thin.
That's interesting.
Let's cross it together.
Oh. We're getting new supers again? Holy shit.
I will give these guardians the destruction they crave.
Ooh. Okay. That's
Man, it's time to wield the darkness. We've been waiting. Destiny 2 Beyond Light ships to all currently supported platforms on September 22nd this year. And it kicks off a new era in Destiny where players will discover the true nature of the light and the dark. Not just walking the thin line between, but wielding the darkness itself as a weapon with stasis.
And we did just get like a very brief look at that today. And, you know, obviously we're going to end up showing more throughout the course of the summer. And the other thing is Stasis, this new power, isn't just going to be Guardian supers and abilities. It's a brand new damage type. So that means it's going to ultimately sit alongside Solar, Arc, and Void as the first new element we've introduced to the game since the original Destiny release way back in 2014.
This is a big deal. Like, it's a big deal to add this to the universe. Like, it changes everything.
And it's a lot of work. Today,
oh. Okay.
yeah, you got a glimpse of this new power, and it's
To the universe. Like, it changes everything.
and it's a lot of work. Today, yeah, you got a glimpse of this new power, and it's definitely the pursuit and acquisition and the player's ability to wield it is something that's going to be woven in through the narrative of the game. Like the game is kind of a collision course between you and Aramis, and we're going to show you a bunch more about Stasis later in the year.
Because though
This
we're
was pre-recorded.
excited about what we're delivering this fall, we did say that Destiny 2 Beyond Light was the beginning of a new era.
what does that mean? Well, it means that we're thinking about Destiny beyond just any given year and thinking about it over time. And so we want to take a look into kind of the long future of Destiny. But when you want to look ahead, like we're about to do, it all starts back at the beginning.
Hmm.
We called it the Traveler.
What do you mean not a surprise?
Its arrival changed us forever.
Eyes up, Guardian.
You must push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them.
Oh, it's pre-recorded. Ah.
Went down into the pit. In the end, they all bowed before me. We have slain his brood. We have murdered his son. And now the Taken King comes for us all.
Good memories, I have to say.
We thought we were
Rise of Iron.
indestructible.
Curious what their reasoning for going through and showing the original trailers, or going through all the things.
The fear of death.
Is there some like something that they're gonna show, like something has always been there the whole time, but you've just never seen it, kind of thing?
Without the light, are we even guardians anymore?
We should have
F in
been
chat for Cade.
Any last words? I'm coming home, Ace. So, this is to be a reckoning.
free me. How long has it sat in silence, watching us? It seems those responsible for our collapse are coming back.
We've been waiting.
We are your salvation.
The line between light and dark is so very thin.
Beyond Light.
Do you know which side you're on?
2021. The Witch is Queen. Oh. So they're already announcing what's gonna happen next year. And 2022.
Even if it's the wrong side.
Lightfall. Working title.
We are building Destiny's future today, right inside of Destiny.
Wow.
It starts with Beyond
That-
Light coming this fall.
It's going to continue with the next major expansion, the Witch Queen, and Lightfall is going to kind of drive this all to a moment. These three releases represent this new era in Destiny. These eras
So-
began really in 2014 with that.
We're
era
not
of light,
getting a
where,
Destiny 3.
Players entered Destiny for the first time. They were resurrected. They went to the tower. They learned about the things the children were scared of, and we exited that era when we became Guardians.
We are now coming out of an era of loss of our powers, one of our mentors, our innocence, and soon we will be entering an era of darkness. And if it's not clear, we are all in on Destiny 2.
Last year, we laid out a vision for the game that we wanted to build the definitive action MMO, place it in an awesome evolving world that you can play anytime, anywhere with your friends. We are still completely committed to this ambitious vision, and we're going to continue reaching to deliver it in Destiny 2. And to be clear, listen, I'm sure like over here in the Twitch chat, there's like, you know, some mix of salt and space dad. You know, we haven't gotten everything right out of the gate. You know, for example, we've already begun working on changes that we're going to make to our seasonal model in year 4 to get a bunch of the FOMO that's in the game right now out of it. And this is a response not only to your feedback, but just, you know, we took it in the wrong direction. You can lay that at me. We're also working on things like transmog, and that's going to be an experience that means armor is kind of always valuable to you because it can always represent a look for you to chase. And we've got a bunch of other improvements to the experience that we're working on. Things like the quest log's going to get like another awesome revision. We've got like small touches, like a oft requested one. And I think when we started Beyond Light, this was one that I made to Mike Zach and you know, the...
Yeah, getting a dark title screen back in Destiny so that the light white heat of the title screen doesn't light up your entire apartment at 2 a.m. So there are the small features, but then there's also some big features, and maybe one of the biggest is next generation support.
I think one of the most exciting things we're going to talk about is the game's going to run at 60 frames per second and 4K resolution on the new hardware.
We're also
Jeez,
really
okay.
happy to say that whatever content you already own or will own in Destiny 2 will come with you to your next generation console of choice at no extra charge. On PlayStation, you'll be able to upgrade to PlayStation 5 for free. And on Xbox, we will support smart delivery, also for free. In plain English, this means if you own Destiny 2 expansion content on those platforms now or in the future, or by Beyond Light in September, you can keep playing on the same family consoles for free without buying the expansions again. We think that's going to be awesome.
Wow, all right.
And you don't have to worry about busting up your friends list either, because we're going to support intergenerational crossplay within each console platform ecosystem as well. This means that if your brother's playing on PS4 and your sister's playing on PS5, all three of you can play.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do the same thing in the Xbox ecosystem.
Okay,
This year
never mind.
we'll focus on intergenerational play. Hopefully next year we can finally do the thing and get them all playing together in the same ecosystem.
Yes. So Shadowkeep was cool, and Shadowkeep brought back...
They are
the-
trying for full
upgraded
crossplay.
and enhanced it. And so we brought a destination out of the vault and, you know, spruced it up, and that's where you got to play. We're not doing that with this fall's destination, Europa. It's a brand new place you've never been before. And both the Witch Queen and Lightfall are going to also include brand new, never before seen destinations.
All right.
These expansions will stretch out across a timeline that's going to bring much anticipated enemies to the forefront and hopefully deliver some twists, turns, drama that I don't think anyone's going to see.
Well,
coming.
But to deliver these big content beats,
currently they're only saying
building on top of our seasonal
like
experience
PlayStation
with
4 with PlayStation 5
technological
crossplay,
leaps forward, we
and
also anticipate some big changes to the way we
Xbox
treat some
One
of our
and
older
Xbox One
legacy
Series
titles.
X crossplay.
Stuff
Not
that
with PC yet.
maybe is getting a little long in the tooth that you're not really looking at and playing anymore. You're not...
Destiny 2 is a huge game. We have 9 destinations, 40 story missions, 54 adventures, 42 lost sectors.
They did
17
said in the
strikes, 31
future,
maps, 7 raids, and
with
hundreds of
the
game
new
systems per
Xbox
player on
One and PS5 will be able to do 60 frames per
probably
second,
screwed up one of those
or
numbers. The fact
60
is,
frames per second at
this game is
4K. So probably at
large,
1080p it could do
mission update to
120
maintain. We're on
frames.
track to be like 115
But
gigabytes
could
on
compete
PlayStation
with
alone, and
PC.
Our updates to the game are huge, and we're starting to reach the limits of our ability to patch.
We don't want to start over from scratch and build a sequel. And in order to make a sequel, we would have to stop supporting Destiny 2. Like, it would effectively go dark.
You know, we talked about a single evolving world, not multiple evolving worlds, but a single evolving world. And we don't want people to have to start over. We don't want to have that loss of continuity with our game systems and our communities and all the players together.
We don't want to put another number on the box. So instead, here's our plan. Each year, just as a new expansion comes out, we're going to cycle older, less actively played activity and destination content out of the live game and into what we're calling the Destiny content.
Oh yeah, I know.
The
It's
DCV.
just
Moving content into this vault is going to allow us to add support for D2 for years, including
I know.
Beyond Light, The Witch Queen, and
What about
Lightfall.
they're gonna start recycling?
This vault is also going to allow us to take content from Destiny 1, do some work on it, get it ready to come back into the Destiny 2 ecosystem.
Ooh.
So we're not just going to be taking stuff away. We're also going to be going into the classic vault and kind of bringing some stuff back or unvaulting activity and destination content each year.
Thinking about the greatest hits of Destiny, right? Like, what are the new tracks we can lay down? What's something from the past that was like pretty cool that could be made even better if it existed today? And what does that look like?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that people.
So
There's a lot of awesome stuff that the team has built over the 6 years of making Destiny, and that Destiny 2 players totally have missed out on. Like later this year, Destiny 1's Cosmodrome's coming back this fall as a selectable destination.
Ooh.
And 3 Strikes are also going to come back during season 12 and season 13. And
very nice.
part of the awesome thing here is a bunch of players haven't played Sepix. Sepix was the strike from the beta way back in like summer 2014. It is the oldest,
Like the definitive like original strike that we felt like hit the right notes. In Destiny 1, right? And we left all that behind when we made Destiny 2, and we're saying like we don't want to do that again. Well, let's not do that again, but let's also reach into the past and like bring it into the present.
There's a lot of great content in our past, and maybe this year we'll see a classic raid come back. I think it'd be pretty amazing this year to see the Vault class kind of unvaulted and returned in front of players. Like I can imagine things.
Oh, this is
champion Praetorians instead of just regular Praetorians, and kind of updating it slightly to the modern context.
This
still
is
preserving that like classic feel.
This fall, when the
holy
expansion
shit.
comes out, not only are we going to be bringing back Cosmodrome and adding Europa, but we're going to look at some of that content that's been in the game for a long time, that's been free, that isn't actively played, and that's when some of that is going to be vaulted.
Well, after the show, we're going to have a much more in-depth article that you can read on our plans for vaulting content on Bungie.net and why we're taking this unprecedented approach and what it means for the game this year and for the game going forward. We're also going to be conducting a bunch of interviews to answer your big questions, and we will continue the conversation with coverage in our ongoing This Week at Bungie community conversations, as well as there will be a bunch of player support and DPS articles about this all summer long. You know, we've placed a bunch of bets on the Destiny Cosmic board, whether it's the Traveler waking up, whether it's the Stranger dissolving after telling you, there's so much more to explore out there. And so we're going to start to bring a bunch of these threads home. And here's a look at the beginning of those threads coming home to roost this summer in Season of Arrivals.
Jesus, this is more than I expected. I thought it was just going to be a trailer and that was it. But they're announcing a lot of things.
The Almighty has been reduced to smoldering ash. And with allies like Rasputin, who can stop us?
Dorito ships. Is that Venus? That's Venus. I saw it right there.
Their shadow reaches.
Is their message a warning? A trick? We can't know until we hear their words for ourselves. You bring weapons. You will not.
New strike, I'm guessing. New sword?
We offer only
No, that's Dark Drinker.
The
I just realized.
But something interferes.
Oh shit.
Witch sister of the taken king, Savathun.
Okay, finally get something to do with Savathun.
We are the final line that halts the second collapse.
Public events? Okay. Oh, wait, what we need right now? Exotic quests. Ooh, okay. Trace rifle.
Prepare yourself, Guardian. This battle is not over.
I knew I said I would come into this without any expectations or any
So that's the Season of Arrivals, and it starts
getting hype
now at 10 a.m. Pacific.
So today, we looked at a bunch of stuff. We talked about the Destiny content vault.
Wait,
we looked
6?
into the past.
Okay, so in 4 hours.
How we got to where we are today. We looked into the far future with the Witch Queen and Lightfall. And we also talked about Beyond Light, which is the beginning of a new era in Destiny 2. And if pre-ordering's kind of your thing, the pre-orders are going to go live today. If you're interested, there's some sweet bonuses, and that's kind of the summary of the show.
If you're excited about the start of Beyond Light and where we're headed, well, the season of Rivals, it's kind of like a prelude. It's really setting up that story, and so we encourage you to get in and play.
There's one more thing I totally forgot. So today at 5 p.m. Pacific, we're going to launch a brand new dungeon called Prophecy.
New dungeon.
Prophecy
Okay.
is a dungeon that involves the Nine, and that's kind of like all I'm going to say about it, because there's a little bit of business to get to with it, and then we'll wrap. But it's got a brand new set of armor, free to chase. It's got some classic armor.
Dungeon specific armor.
It's going to be at a really high power level, which means it's like a solid day's work plus a little bit of skill to summit that mountain.
It's free for all players.
It's free for all players.
That's also
And
free.
we're going to show you a trailer in just a second. If you don't want to see anything from the dungeon, just click the little red X, or like get up and go make an omelet, and then come back, and the stream will be over, and you can play Season of Arrivals in Destiny 2. And I think that's the business side, right? We're like there where we've handled everything.
I think it's the time to say thank you all for tuning in and giving us your time today.
Wow.
And just for playing Destiny and being part of this amazing community.
It has, and it will continue to be a journey. On behalf of everyone at Bungie, please, please, please stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.
Ooh, Trials of the Nine armor? You're gonna have to get this again? Whoa, this is trippy. I kinda got goosebumps right now. Whoa, okay. Rainbow Road. Literally. Loud. New Sparrow? Or is that since June 9th? Oh. Literally the same day. Holy shit. Android armor. Alright. And it's got like bunny ears. So is that... I think this is the end of the reveal. Yeah, I know. That's kind of Bungie though. Like it, they'll do well, but it'll take them forever to do so. Like, usually it's a really slow, nothing, and then boom, a bunch of shit, and then a bunch of nothing, and then, big DLC. I'm surprised they decided to announce that many, all their future plans. I thought it was going to be this next DLC and then Destiny 3. But they have, 3 more years of content for Destiny 2? That's insane. Saying old raids could come back. And I think the vaulting system is great. It's kind of like Warframe, where they throw shit in the vault for a bit so the value goes up. And then after a while they vault something else and then takes certain things out of the vault. So I think it'll be like a way of there'll be tons of content in Destiny 2, but I could probably mute it because nothing's gonna happen. There'll be tons of content in the game, but it won't be there all the time. So if you kind of consistently hang around, things will get vaulted and unvaulted. So you'll have a chance to experience a bunch of different things. I think it's cool. I think it's something that could work really well. Because the thing is, I like the way that they said vaulted, because they're going to start vaulting activities. That's not getting rid of them, which is good, because I don't think they should get rid of things in the game. They shouldn't just pick up and say, okay, this is gone now forever and you'll never be able to access it ever again. but it's like, oh, you missed it this season. We'll come back next season or another season, like 2 seasons from now, and it'll be back. So like you don't have to, you know, it's not like a one-time thing. And I think that's cool. I think it's a really, you know, a good way to kind of go about this. There's already so much content. But the thing is, there's a lot of content, but a lot of it doesn't mean anything. And I hope they fix that. Like, I really hope they give people a reason to do things like Grandmaster Nightfalls or, you know, Trials after a certain point where Trials just kind of became meaningless for a lot of people. You know, for me, I got my first flawless and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to keep playing. But then, you know, when a lot of really good players that got their flawless titles, they just picked up, a lot of them just picked up and stopped playing. Other ones wanted to keep chasing, like try to get like 200 flawlesses or whatever, but or help the community and other players go flawless. But overall, I think, you know, as long as they make all this new content mean something, like, and a reason to keep playing it, I think they're gonna have it nailed down really well. Like, oh, there you go. Stream's offline. All right. Well, I'm not gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna work on a few things, and then like creative things, and then I'll probably jump on Destiny. Wait, no, is Destiny 2 down? I think that's the thing. I think Destiny 2 is down right now. Okay, really? Sit down. Help. I'm offline today for scheduled maintenance. Okay, so yeah, it'll be down for a bit. I'm gonna take a quick break and